Hello, this is Luke, and on this next tutorial I'll be showing you some basic SEO or search engine optimization methods or techniques to help increase the ranking on your posts or pages on your site. So assuming you've already logged into your site and you know how to edit posts and pages, so let's say for example you've written a post. I'm on a website here, Dominic Holland, who's a reputable comedian and author of several books. He's written this really good article live at the Albert Hall. Obviously, he's spent a lot of time considering what he's written and how he's written it. Now, you may be somebody that entirely wants to focus on SEO in your posts and pages, or you may be someone that just wants to write content and you have a following and you're more concerned with the quality of direction of your content rather than the position it's going to help you to get on Google. I'm just going to show you a few basic things for now to help. So one of the things you can do is install this really neat plugin called Yoast. It's a WordPress SEO plugin. Once you've written your post, you'll have some extra details that you'll need to fill out here. This shows on Google how your page will appear. You want to add a focus keyword, so for example here it might be Albert Hall. And do those words appear in your post or in the title? And you'll see some green lights here appear to indicate that's all good. You can add an SEO title here. So you could say something like, note just above how the title changes. A meta description which you can have up to 156 characters. So we could say, you see above straight away that under meta description it goes green saying yes, Albert Hall, comedian, book author, event speaker. You can add as much as you like in this area here with a maximum 156 characters. So you fill all of that out. You may wish to add some tags to help people find your content. And then within the text, Google really values text that's been put into headings. Within HTML we call these H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 headings. H1 being a really large heading, H2 being a sort of subheading. So we can add those in there. Say for example you wanted to add some information on Albert Hall being something that you would be found on. You may put in here somewhere Royal Albert Hall. Now you're going to need to do a tiny bit of HTML here. I promise you it won't be challenging at all. You'll switch back into this text mode, which is HTML mode. You see where I've just written Royal Albert Hall? Just put at the beginning of that open bracket H1, and then after the keyword open bracket / H1. Now note here when we switch back to visual mode, that text becomes large. If you put emphasis on any text or any group of words, it's basically meaning that is something of some value or importance to the post, and therefore Google will notice that as being something that stands out amongst the rest of the text, which will only help you. Again, depending on how you write your content, whether you want to do it in a structured way like this. Some people prefer not to write in that kind of way. Dominic Holland is author of several books and a comedian, and obviously very into his content. He may not actually wish to go so far as to structure his content in this way. You can also, with various words, say Albert Hall is a keyword. You can make that bold, just to give it some prominence. And you could have a separate keyword. Maybe your next keyword could be something like events host. That's one of his keywords. You can put an H2 in here. Note, you must do this in text mode though. Don't get confused there. If we have this in text mode, which is HTML mode, and then we switch to visual mode, see how events host in H2 is a bit smaller than H1. Now you only probably fully realise this once we update this post, or publish it in, if it's a new post. And you'll see what I mean when we view the post, how the H1 and H2 changes how it looks visually. See where it says Royal Albert Hall, that's an H1, and see down below where it says Events Host, that's an H2. So yeah, those are just two very simple things that you can do to help improve your content and your pages so search engines can find it more easily. Thank you for listening. This is Luke at Double Digit Media.